Hey everyone, Tammy and Chris here. Let's try to push this back a little bit. Adjustment. Alright, so they can see us both. Today we want to talk about our experience at Niagara Falls and the Maid of the Mist and things that we wish we knew before we went, right?
Certainly.
Even though it was an amazing experience and we actually can't wait to go back again. There was some things that we wish we would have known prior to going to Niagara Falls, correct?
Yeah.
I think the very first thing we recognized as soon as we pulled up there was parking. There was no place to park.
Yeah.
And
We got a spot.
Chris was driving, and he drove and drove and drove around this little block a few times, and then we finally ended up in a parking spot. But yeah, there's like no parking, especially being the 4th of July and everything. There was a lot of tourists there, and we lucked out, actually.
We did. We really did.
We lucked out with a parking spot. We just happened to see some guy standing there holding up a sign that he had parking, and we were on it. But
He actually lived right there, right in the middle of everything, all the attractions. He has a house like right in the middle of it.
right, and it
It's
was
crazy.
like, it was perfect for us because he said we can camp out there. Because we have the camper van, so that worked for us. We like putting our chairs and our tables out and stuff, and doing our thing outside. So that worked perfect for us. And we were right in the heart of everything, like Chris said.
Yeah, we were.
But yeah. So parking would be the number one thing you guys should know. If you're gonna go early.
Early. Like probably like 4 or 5, 6 o'clock in the morning early.
Get there extremely early.
Yeah.
It's rough. But the second thing, I guess, would be, what would be the second thing for you?
Just setting up, trying to find out everything, where to go for this and where to go for that.
Yeah, that's great because we didn't know things ahead of time, and we we didn't know where anything was or anything. So we parked the car and we were aimlessly like walking, trying to find things. And we ended up in the hotel and talking to a guy that sells.
I
He
guess a
sells,
tour guide.
yeah, he sells different,
That was the wrong person to trust.
yeah, he sold us a package that we didn't realize at the time, but we actually
It was
walked.
good. It was all right, but we found out later.
Yeah, we found out later that it was actually everything we did the day before we had just purchased. Like, we already did it, and then we purchased it, and we had to do it again. But it was cool. We enjoyed ourselves, don't get me wrong.
What did the ticket
We
include?
did.
What was on the ticket?
The ticket included, it was like $194 for the both of us. The ticket included Three Sisters Island, a view of Luna Island. They didn't take us on Luna Island, but a view of it. It did take us to Horseshoe Falls.
I'm glad they did. I'm sorry. I didn't want to get off that damn boat until a doctor get. For real. Luna Island.
But
Beautiful
yeah.
to look at.
It kind of like took you on a bunch of walking places. Like, the bus was drive 20 minutes and you got to get off and walk, and then drive another 20 minutes, get off and walk. And did that like 5 times, and then it takes you to the Maid of the Mist. But yeah, so just really knowing before you go in advance the different packages, because upon going there, we didn't realize we can get on just the Maid of the Mist for $25. We didn't have to buy the whole bus tour thing and go through all of that.
But you didn't tell me how the boat ride was. Just explain like the stops and stuff. How was the boat
The boat ride was amazing once we got on it.
ride? Right.
Um,
We had a great time on the boat ride. We almost fell mad times on that boat, but somehow we stood our ground. But it was amazing, right?
it was really, really. When you're on the boat, the only way to explain it is you're so hot. I was so hot and so thirsty at that point. Um, Hold on, let me go back a little bit. Um, Upon getting on this boat, you go through this tour with the tour guide, and then he kind of drops you off at the Maid of the Mist, and you get put in the back of the line. And when you're in the back of the line, I mean the back of the line, you have a 3 hour wait, and there's like 6 rows deep of people trying to get into the Maid of the Mist. And I don't know if that was just because it was the 4th of July with us.
I don't know, but listen, imagine a 3 hour wait
Standing
just to get on the boat.
in the heat for a 10-minute boat ride. But anyway, so they put us in this line. So we're waiting. So we finally get up and get our tickets. Okay? We finally get up and get our tickets, and we want something to drink. And this would be another thing that I want to stress to everyone. Bring something to drink with you. Because there is a little like side guy on the side of the road selling drinks, but everybody wants a drink, and the line's like 3 hours long just to get a drink from this dude.
My suggestion is to drink all the water you can until you damn near floating. By the time you get there,
you're gonna
get
sweat
to
it
the
out.
ticket.
You're gonna sweat it out waiting.
Seriously, no joke, man.
Yeah. So. Yeah.
Man.
So make sure you bring water, drink water. Make sure you hydrate.
Yeah, you better.
Before.
You better.
The plan. The other thing is, and I think
if you don't, you're gonna be making a video like this.
Right, definitely. The other thing is, make sure you know where you're going. We didn't know where to pick up our tour bus. Like, we bought this thing, the guy hands us a map and circles it and acts like it's right around the corner from where we're at. We don't know this map. We don't know where the hell we are. We don't know where to find this place. So we went to the Maid of the Mist because we're thinking that's in the tour thing, that's where we gotta go, and that's not where we had to go. And we waited in that line twice.
Listen, seriously, it was about this day at least 101, 102 degrees.
Very hot.
Man, listen, I really did turn at least 2 shades dark.
You really
I'm just saying, they just
I
think
did
black
too.
people don't tan.
I did too.
I'm looking from the deepest parts, believe that.
You're pretty low.
2 shades darker.
But yeah, so we looking for a tour bus, which we didn't know we were looking for a tour bus. We thought we were looking to get on the Maid of the Mist. We didn't know we were looking for a tour bus. When we get all the way up to the Maid of the Mist window, she's like, "No, you're looking for a tour bus." I showed her the email, and she told me you have to go find this other place.
Yeah, but listen, we this is the first line that we waited in.
Right.
For 3 hours.
Yeah.
This is the first line.
Yeah. So then after we got through the whole line, they told us we're in the wrong place. We had to go find the bus. And ironically, we had to walk again for a while, but we found it just in the nick of time.
15 minutes.
Yeah. And we were on the bus. And when I tell you we were hot and we were tired, and we already had about 5 miles in on our legs that day already.
Oh, and everything costs cash. You have to have cash for everything, so you need a card to own.
Yeah.
I'll get the cash before you go to these functions.
Yeah, like you can go to like the souvenir stores and stuff, but they don't sell nothing to drink. They'll take your card, but they don't sell like drinks. They sell souvenirs. The side roads, little side
listen though,
shops.
Just imagine that though. You have a souvenir store. Yeah, I could understand the souvenirs, but people are coming in all day long.
Right.
Where's the water?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So,
And even on our tour bus, we got one water. He offered us a water. And listen, we were happy for that water, trust me.
That water tasted like $1,000,000 at that time.
Lord.
For real.
I felt like bargaining
Very
with him.
grateful.
I'll pay for it, yes.
Yeah,
It was so hot. But,
man, extremely hot.
it really, really
So
was.
hot, listen, so hot, just soaked all the sweat out. You couldn't even sweat anymore.
Yeah.
My skin felt like it was just drying to my skin. Listen. I had to found something. Let's go jump in them things. Let's go jump in the falls or something, because it was terrible.
Yeah, you're really, really, really
So be
hot.
careful.
You're dehydrated.
Be
You don't
very
have nothing to
careful.
drink. We had no cash on us. All our money was in our car because neither one of us carried cash. Um, yeah, so I would say bring cash with you, bring water with you, and hydrate, and get some good sleep because your legs are gonna need it.
Yeah, bring some energy bars.
Yeah, you need
Right.
some. You need some
peanut
energy
butter
for
or
that day.
Peanuts, something.
Absolutely. Now, a plus of it is once you get on the Maid of the Mist and that water hits you, it's like nothing other. I mean, it is. It's amazing. That's not even describing it. I mean, it's I don't even know the word I'm looking for.
You said it.
It's
You
just.
said it. That's it.
It's something like I've never experienced in my life. It's just there's just an awesome feeling that comes over you, and it's magical to actually see the falls up close and personal. And the water is such a beautiful color, and you're so hot. It feels so good when it's hitting your body. Like I wish I didn't even have the poncho on. It felt that good.
It did.
Um,
We got soaked though.
yeah, we
Our,
got
our
pretty wet,
legs was definitely soaked, so
but
still was a relief.
it was amazing.
It
It was
was.
worth it.
It
It was
was.
worth it. Even through all that rigmarole, it was worth it.
Oh, it was a long walk back too, though.
Oh, yes.
Long.
Upon exiting,
treacherous.
this is something else we didn't know. You know, you think you get off the Maid of the Mist, you're leaving, right? No. You're getting off the Maid of the Mist and you're standing in another line. You know where?
To leave.
To leave. You have to stand in a line to get back on the elevator that they
Man.
shot you down. You have to go back up.
How high was the elevator?
Remember they drop you 500 feet per second or whatever it's telling you on the thing, and it's pretty. It's like a pretty steep fall.
Straight down.
So anyway, you have to go back up in this elevator. So you have to wait in this line to get onto the elevator, in which people are cutting in the line, which are aggravating you. See a bunch of people just pulling the chain up and running under the chain, and I'm like, it was just craziness. But
Gotta excuse that car in the background. We're outside in the front yard, so.
yeah, but yeah. So anyway, you have to wait in a long line just to get on the elevator, and even when coming off of the elevator, you have to wait in another line to get dispersed into the park. So yeah, you need lots of energy, lots of water, have cash on you, and yeah,
That's basically it.
it's crazy. And be prepared because you have to walk back to your vehicle. Know your route before you get off, because if you get off and you're exhausted and tired and dehydrated and you don't have any cash for the trolley, there is a trolley that goes around, but we didn't have any cash on us for it. You have to walk.
Thirsty and tired. Trolleys everywhere. We get.
We can't get on one because we don't have no
Man.
cash on us. So yeah,
Oh,
so
man.
make sure that those couple of little things we wanted to share with you.
I said, well, listen, I wouldn't trade it for anything though, because
Me neither.
for me, definitely in the top three things in my life. So I'm certainly looking forward to going back. This time I'm more prepared. So.
Yeah, we will definitely be more prepared when we go
Listen, we were prepared in all other areas except for that.
Right.
That one, but everything else was gravy. So.
I think if we went back, I would be just interested in going to the Maid of the Mist early and just paying the $25 per adult to get on it than a whole tour bus ride
Yeah,
and
yeah.
thing. I
Cause
think I
we
would.
already did that. Yeah, so
Right.
I
And
can
the
see
funny
that.
thing is we would have had cash on us. All the cash we had left on us, we tipped the tour guide, and that left us with no cash on us. So now
Listen,
we couldn't get a water.
so we had about 60 people on the bus.
Yeah.
We were standing to the side because we didn't know where else to go after we got off the bus.
Right.
Every person that stepped off the bus tipped the tour guide at least $10. We gave them $10 a piece. Man, you know, definitely in the wrong business, right?
Yeah.
Man,
Yeah. He made a killing.
man, for talking about history and stuff. You know what I'm saying? Not appreciated, but man,
Yeah. They get paid lovely, but
yeah,
yeah. It just we don't mind tipping. We don't mind giving anybody anything. As a
no,
matter of fact, we're both very giving,
yeah.
but it left us broke and no way to have cash for anything to drink,
But see,
ride
we didn't
home,
know
nothing.
either, though. We didn't know.
Yeah, we didn't know.
Because we thought what we had with us
Yeah,
was going to be
yeah.
good. So
We thought we could use our cards, so we didn't think.
you know, in just ninth grade.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
We were none the wiser. We're like, you have your card, you're straight, right? No, not up there.
Yeah,
in
yeah.
that fog. You are not straight with no card.
You know what I couldn't believe about Niagara Falls, though?
What?
Was people actually live right there. Right?
Yeah. There was.
I was thinking Niagara Falls was like, sort of like Great Adventure or something like that. You know what I'm saying? And like that theme or something.
Yeah, no, people are really
Certainly
living
not.
there.
People live right in the middle of it.
Yeah, there's condominiums there, like right in the heart of stuff.
Condominiums.
Yeah,
It's regular houses.
regular houses.
The yard that we stayed in someone's yard. We
Yeah.
parked in his yard. We had to drive over we had to drive over rocks and stuff to park. And his house, it was a nice house, but you could tell it was really, really old. And it wasn't painted and stuff like that. He had weeds growing in the yard. That was right there in the middle of everything. So that's what shocked me actually.
Right.
I listen, but I actually think it's cool. I would love to live up there, you know what I'm saying? But we looked up some videos in Niagara Falls, so
Yeah, it's not a great place to live from what we looked up.
seriously,
It's like a very dangerous place to live.
yeah, right there in the middle of it.
Yeah, so I mean, there was a woman that was dismembered and another woman that
There's
was
two of them.
dismembered.
Yeah.
And there's a girl missing there, and we've seen on the poles missing. Um,
Yeah.
yeah, it's not very safe to live there. And if you go there, make sure you go with somebody.
Yeah, but don't be discouraged in going though.
But
'cause
you should definitely go.
Yeah, you're really gonna have a great time. So don't be discouraged. It's just like anywhere. Just gotta always watch out. That's all.
Yeah. It was a fabulous time. Oops, sorry about that. Um, I don't know what they hit, but anyway.
There goes a bottle, something.
But yeah, we had a great time. And coming back, actually, we got back really quick.
Well, we did other things up there.
We did.
How was the casino up there?
I enjoyed the casino. I did.
Small.
It's
Very
small. I did like that they had free parking for the casino. But you had to go into a parking garage. We kind of wanted to park outside because of our solar that we have, so we could charge up things. But we ended up parking in the free parking garage because when you parked outside, even the parking for us to park outside had like tow away signs, and we were like, no, we just didn't feel comfortable with that. Everything, we needed to get back to our van, so we parked in the free parking garage. I had a lot of fun in the casino. I really did. I enjoyed playing
The casino. I'll tell you one thing about the casino, though. It's a money taker.
It is. It is. Yeah, it really is.
Oh man.
It is.
Well, I never have any luck at casinos. So I guess it didn't matter the size of the place.
And I won. I actually hit, like you see in the
Never win money at the
videos.
casino.
I
So
won.
that's why I hate going.
Actually, I think we took out $100 to play with, and I think I hit 150. You know, I gave it right back to the casino. I didn't walk out
She
with
did.
it.
She hit $150.
But
I think I left seriously about probably 200 in the negative. So, you know,
yeah,
great time, great experience, but way lighter in the
no win at the
pockets.
casino.
Way lighter in the pockets.
Yeah, yeah, they definitely know tourists are there, and they're willing to take your money.
Oh, they got all kind of hustles up there too, though. People hustling from parking. That parking that we stayed at, that was illegal. It had to be.
Yeah.
You can't have people parking right there in your yard.
I don't even think the guy owned the building. I think he was renting the apartment.
No, I think he owned it.
Did he own it?
Yeah, I think he did.
I mean, if he owned it, I don't think he would have moved us, because he's like, oh no, the cops come by here, this and that.
But see, he had people parking in there minutes after. I think he just wanted to water the grass like he was doing the rest of it.
Oh, well.
He just probably just didn't want to say that.
I don't really know. It was just weird. Like, here, you can come park on this grass, and you know.
It worked out.
It did. I'm very thankful for it. Trust me, because I was able to see the fireworks from there, cook there.
And we left that day
you
anyway.
know, we were safe there, so I'm very thankful for all of those things. But it was weird. Like, come here, park here. You know, it was just, we were looking for parking, so we were like, hell yeah, you know. I'll park on the roof at this point. You know, we were just we were just trying to find a place to put our stuff.
Yeah.
But
we were just driving in circles at that point.
yeah, so we were willing to take anything.
Yeah, driving in circles, anxious, like
Yeah.
you know, but it all worked out for the better. We had a fantastic time.
We did. We did. At the end of the day, we made some great memories. We definitely want to go back.
Oh, without a doubt. Without a doubt.
Actually excited about going back when we can go back again, and so yeah, definitely would recommend going to Niagara Falls.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah. You know, it'd be fun to go with family one day too.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That'd be dope. I would love it. Right?
What do you mean? Like bring the kids and stuff?
Yeah, everybody.
Yeah,
You know, whoever would want to go.
It would.
We
It would.
definitely.
I'm just trying to see all of us park in our vehicles.
Oh, that would be magic, but it would be an incredible time.
Strategic
I know that.
planning. I guess we could do it.
Yeah.
Strategic.
Yeah.
But if you go, you won't be disappointed. I mean,
Nah.
it's a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful trip. It really is.
It's what you think it is, plus two.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
I thought so.
Very, very good.
Listen, I was pleasantly surprised because that's something that I normally wouldn't do. You know what I'm saying? I really don't. I didn't see that as that much fun, but I was wrong. I love it.
And the funny thing is, guys, is the camper van idea has always been my thing, not his. Let me tell you a quick story. He thought I was just, like, why are you doing all this? Like, it's nonsense, because all I do is I'm really in the yard. It's like, I love my little thing. I don't go anywhere, but I have this whole get up and set up, and I go in the yard, and I'll stay in my van and watch TV and make coffee and everything in my van. Listen, I love my van. But we hadn't traveled in it yet to this point, so he just thinks, like, why are you spending all this money? I'm putting all this money into here. And I'm like, this is what I really want. And never was his thing. It was always my thing. But when we left for our trip, and he actually, we made it so that he can, come and actually sleep in the van and do it, and actually did it himself. It changed his whole perspective on it. And that was awesome. Like, he really enjoyed it. And he was like, you know what? I was wrong. Now I see why you wanted to do it. And I gotta kind of miss not being in there. So it was kind of cool. Like,
Listen, right? Because we all have a little kid in us, right?
yeah.
To where we like to have fun and stuff like that, but we forget about it. So to me, listen, it brought back a lot of memories, and it definitely wasn't nowhere near as bad as I thought. So that was a pleasant surprise too.
Yeah, we had lots of fun sleeping at rest stops and stuff. And oh, we never told them about our sleeping story. Let me tell you about our sleeping story, since he's going to act like he don't know what I'm talking about. I'll refresh his memory. Um, he wakes up one morning. We're at this rest stop. You did see that reaction, right? He must have just remembered. Um, we're at this rest stop. Um,
I'm sorry about that.
he wakes up. He's like, "I'm never doing this again." Now, mind you, he slept in the front
Oh, yeah,
that
across
night.
the seats.
He slept
van,
across the
across the
two front seats, and he was just trying
Oh,
something
man.
different to see if that would work better for him
Oh
than
man.
being on the floor in the back. So he slept in the front, across the two front seats. Now, mind you, there was a storm that night. I was up all night. I get freaked out by storms. So I was up all night. I'm recording the storm. I'm watching lightning. I'm listening to the rain. I'm listening to hail. I'm feeling the van rock. I'm freaking out. He's snoring in the front. I mean, he is cutting wood snoring in the front, okay? And he wakes up to tell me, "I'm never doing this again." I was like, "You're never doing what again?" He's like, "I got no sleep at all last night." Right? I said, "Really? You got no
Oh,
I was up all
man.
night, okay? I got maybe 2 hours sleep, if that. I was like, "Let me see your Fitbit," because I knew he slept. I was awake watching him sleep. I was recording. I already had a video up on YouTube because I was up all night. Okay? So I was like, "Let me see your Fitbit." You didn't sleep. 8 hours and 35 minutes he slept that night. Mister, he didn't sleep. He slept like a baby. I was
Oh,
wide
man.
awake. I was like, "Really?" See? You see this? It tells all. It tells all. So yeah.
Oh,
So that was really, really funny. I was clowning him. I don't know for how long
it's
about
that,
that.
so I felt like that because we had woke up, I think, like what, 6 in the morning or something. So I felt like that. But after I said all that, I instantly had energy. Right, like I've slept for eight something hours.
Now all of a sudden he's refreshed. I'm completely drained,
Oh man.
exhausted,
Oh man.
and he's just refreshed all of a sudden
Oh
after.
man. It's like
Yeah, unbelievable.
Well man. Well.
But anyway, that's our funny story.
Yeah, but what if that Fitbit lied though?
That Fitbit does not lie.
I'm just saying, what if it had a glitch in it or something?
There was not no glitch.
Because when I first woke up, it only felt like I slept like an hour and a half or something.
He is lying.
And
Lying. I thought, and at first I was like, "Oh, he must have had a hard time sleeping like that." Even though I heard him snoring the whole freaking night, I thought, being uncomfortable across the no. Mm-mm.
Wow.
You slept good.
Wow.
Damn shame,
You
yo.
know.
Lying, man. I'm just got me cursing on you too. Anyway. Anyway.
Oh man, listen. All right, just great fun though. See,
It was.
It was seriously great fun. Something I'm gonna remember for the rest of my life, certainly.
Oh, me too. Absolutely.
Certainly. And we both deserved it. We really deserved it together. And I'm glad that I spent this time, all that time in my life with this woman right here. Seriously, so I appreciate you. Thank you so much.
I appreciate you too.
I love you.
I love you.
Mhm.
Mwah.
So,
But thank you guys for watching, and if you're still here watching our crazy video, we appreciate you for hanging in to the end, and leave us any comments.
all of it is real talk, all of it.
Yes.
All of it. Every last word.
100% real.
You know.
But if you have any questions for us, leave them in the comment section below. If you like the video, make sure you hit that like button, please. And then give us that thumbs up. And if you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button. You'll see more of me and Chris on here. And
Guess that's
until the
it.
next video.